Also cutting across to live updates coming in, Aam Aadmi Party leader and former Delhi Education Minister Manish Sisodia has come out of jail. Remember, he's been granted bail in the liquor gate policy. He was the excise minister at the time this policy was made after many months. Let's listen in what he said. So Manish Sisodia there, he's been granted bail by the Supreme Court in the Delhi excise policy case earlier today. He's walking out of jail after over a year, almost 1.5 years, 17 months. He was arrested in February last year and was the first big arrest as far as this case is concerned. Let me also go across to my colleague Ananya joining us. Ananya tracks the courts very closely for us. And Ananya, what is the basic premise on which Manish Sisodia was granted bail in this case?
Well, Shivani, Manish Sisodia has been granted bail and would be out, almost after 17 months of incarceration. The main ground on which he has been granted bail is the denial of a speedy trial to him. Remember that the court has not gone into the merits of this particular matter, has not, commented on the money trail or the evidence that is available with the enforcement directorate, but has only noted that since, the trial in this case is taking much longer than expected, and hence, Manish Sisodia is somebody who is being incarcerated, and this kind of incarceration is becoming nothing more than a punishment for him, and that's exactly why the Supreme Court, decided to grant him bail on a bail bond of rupees 10 lakh and 2 sureties of like amount. And, various conditions have been imposed, like he has to submit his passport to the trial court and can only travel abroad only and when the court actually grants him permission to do so. And very clearly and categorically at this particular point of time, this is a big win coming in for the Aam Aadmi Party as well, because, one of their most senior leaders would now be out, and, it could help them politically as well.
Right. So it has been a series of bails. In Arvind Kejriwal's case, though, he's been getting interim bails, not really a full bail, as has been the case with Manish Sisodia now. Sanjay Singh got a bail much earlier, and a lot of questions were raised as to why Sanjay Singh got it, but Manish Sisodia, who had been in jail for longer, hadn't got it. Just for the benefit of our viewers, Ananya, explain why, for example, Arvind Kejriwal is no longer getting bail, but Manish Sisodia has, and Sanjay Singh did.
Well, because Manish Sisodia was one of the first arrests when it comes to the excise policy scam case, and he had been in jail for more than 17 months. Kejriwal was one of the last arrests in this particular case. Sanjay Singh secured a bail on a very different ground, since, the court didn't go into, in fact, the merits of the particular matter. It didn't go into Section 45 of the PMLA, which are stringent conditions to go into, because the enforcement directorate, agreed that he can come out on bail. But with regards to Arvind Kejriwal, remember that he is one of the last arrests that have been made in this particular case, and in fact, he is much more influential than, any day than Manish Sisodia, since he's the Chief Minister of the National Capital Territory of Delhi. And the High Courts and the Trial Court have been denying him bail, majorly on this ground and also on the grounds of Section 45 as well. But, Arvind Kejriwal's bail is to be heard by, in fact, the Supreme Court. In fact, the matter is to go before the Supreme Court. They'll have to file it. Recently only he has been denied a bail by the Delhi High Court. So now, in the CBI matter, while he is on an interim bail in the ED matter after the Supreme Court referred a certain...
Manish Sisodia zindabad! Manish Sisodia zindabad! 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 Sisodia zindabad! 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 Sisodia zindabad! 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 Sisodia zindabad! सभी से अनुरोध है कि रास्ता खाली कर दीजिए, मनीष को आने दीजिए। आप सबसे निवेदन Manish Sisodia